Alright, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Undisputed 3 career mode. Hope you had a nice weekend, whatever you got up to. Hope you behaved yourselves and all that. Sure you did. As usual, you're all well behaved. Alright, so what are we up to now? We had the trilogy, didn't we, with Segurado. And we TKO'd him. 3-fight series between champion Wilson and Segurado ends with a TKO victory for the champ. Alright, let's have another... or get another defense opponents booked in. Our choices are Billy Campbell and a UFC offer for Mike Swick. We're definitely not taking that. We're not ready yet. Still got a bit of work to do with the stats and getting some moves learned. Got to get that bottom grappling increased a little bit before I do any jumping over to the UFC. So it's going to be Billy Campbell, the man we took the title from. So it's a rematch between me and Boom Boom. I think he was more of a ground specialist, wasn't he, if I remember? That's right, BJJ black belt submissions and wrestling. So we're going to be looking to keep the fight standing. Alright, let's get him penciled in. The WFA 26 main event. Alright, then into the camp. Let's get some training done. I think I'm going to keep pushing on, get me grappling leveled up, because I do want to get some not reversals, but like moves for getting out of bad positions on the bottom. And I can only get them when I get a certain rating on my ground bottom grappling. So quickest route is ground bottom, but I want to get my subs up as well. So if I do this, I get all three. I mean, it's my boxing's taking a bit of a hit, but I think while we're in the WFA, we can sort of get away with it. So we'll go to 62. I mean, the quickest route would be ground bottom. We're getting no growth to the ground top grappling. You know what? We'll go submission spar. Just get it all up. It'll go all up eventually, but at least all three stats are going up rather than just two.
Only submissions here. Get position, set it up, and tap them out.
Try and snatch up that arm. Give me that arm. Taking it with me. Ooh. Just let me get it on you, mates. Just stop trying to resist.
Nicely done. You're definitely improving.
Kimura from the top this time. Just give me that arm. Stop trying to resist. You know how this goes. There we go. We can bail out of this, can't we? Beautiful.
Unbelievable job today.
All right, good stuff. What have we got? 62, 62, and 60. It's getting there. Not quickly, but it's getting there. All right, another training session. I was going to get some moves, more moves learned, but we've still got a bit of time for that. I'm going to go ground bottom spar and boost up the ground bottom grappling up to 67. So we're closing in on that 70.
I want people to be afraid of your guard. Let's work on submissions and sweeps from the bottom.
Oh, look at this. Fucking passing into the half guard. Just let me get a Kimura on you, bud. Just stop trying to resist. Let's just get through this training session.
Fantastic.
There's one. Come on, give me that arm again. Come on, running out of time.
See, that hard work pays off.
Beautiful. He's a mirror.
Fantastic job in there, man.
All right, it's getting there. Ground bottom grapple at 67. I thought I don't have to worry about the ground top grappling as much, because when we do the tire flip drill, that will add to the ground top grappling stat, so I don't have to worry about that as much. All right, then, here we are with the card rundown for WFA 26, and right off the bat, we've all been spoiled. Dirty Keith Edwards coming out of nowhere, making a return. Where have you been, Keith? We've missed you. Bantamweight's kicking things off, and it's going to be Dirty Keith squaring off against Razor Ryo Tanaka. More bantamweight action up after that. Sergey Danger Ostrovsky taking on Luis Kang, Pretty Boy. Heavyweight action. Jason Big Dog Klein taking on the terrible Murillo Ribeiro. Lightweight action up after that. Edward Roberts, the Caveman, taking on the Architect Trent Davis. Co-main event of the evening. First, the two championship matches. Bantamweight title on the line. El Diablo, Keith Watson, looking to dethrone the very dominant Brian Big Dog Sherrill in the co-main event. And the main event of the evening for the welterweight championship. Billy Boom Boom Campbell looking to take back what he claims was rightfully his. The WFA welterweight titles, trying to dethrone current champion Baz the Butcher Wilson. All right, let's kick off the card. All right, bantamweight to launch the show. It's Dirty Keith Edwards taking on Ryo Tanaka. 2-inch reach advantage for Tanaka over Edwards. And don't worry, I'm going to get into some UFC 318 talk, but I'll be committing the heinous act of talking about other stuff over Dirty Keith. So this is all about Dirty Keith, the long-awaited return of Dirty Keith Edwards, the greatest of all time. Finally graces us with a presence in the octagon. Look at this. Everyone stop what you're doing. I don't care if you're driving to work. Pull over immediately and show your respect to Dirty. Obviously don't do that, I'm just joking. So Dirty Keith, picture-perfect athlete as always. Never lost a round, never lost a fight. Oh, beautiful uppercut there from Dirty Keith Edwards, scoring a knockdown within the first minute of the fight. Chooses to get turned and go onto his back, trying to give Ryo Tanaka a false sense of security, like he's got dominant position. See if Ryo can make use of this top position. Ryo coming off let's have a look at his history. WFA 22 coming off a third round knockout over Fraser Ellis. And it's been a long time since you've seen Dirty Keith. He's his own man. He can't be contained by any organisation, even the WFA. Where are you, Keith? I'm looking back through my notes, and it's been a while. Where are you, bud? Give me a minute while I find him. He's here somewhere. Can't find him. The ever-elusive Dirty Keith. Can't even find him in my notes. Oh, WFA 10, and he lost, inverted commas, lost a decision to Lorenzo Martin. That was way back at WFA 10. Keith choosing to blade himself underneath the right eye to give the judges the illusion that Tanaka has opened up a cut. Tanaka locking up the clinch. Dirty Keith edging his way back to the fence, give that illusion of control in the clinch. Look at that calf kick there as he's being Muay Thai clinched from Dirty Keith. Right straight to the body by Tanaka. Beautiful combination, Floyd Mayweather-esque combinations from Dirty Keith with the Canelo hands. Beautiful big meaty hook combination there. Dirty Keith taking the centre of the octagon. Oh, high kick, Tanaka, high kick. Keith taking it like a champ, like the Giga Chad that he is, right on the jaw. Oh, nice three-punch combination by Tanaka. Oh, look at that footwork. Like Neo from The Matrix there is Dirty Keith, just sidestepping it like El Matador style. Making Tanaka look like a fool. And that's the end of round number one. We've already been graced with 5 minutes of Dirty Keith time.
Go chasing, use your range, a lot of turns, be sharp with that. You gotta work, you gotta get your offense.
All right, ready to go. Start to finish. Hey, you're never against the cage. You turn him, I want you knee or listen, jab, okay? I don't want you looking at him. I want you step jabbing with the quick jab, okay? He's got nothing. I want him backing up, okay? Don't move straight back. Don't move straight back.
Some of the highlights from the first round. Looking for the big left hook over the top. He lands just almost to the back of the head there as Keith was changing levels. Keith with a big right hook over the top. Dropping Tanaka early in the first, casually strolling forward in no rush to get the job done is Dirty Keith. Just letting Tanaka know there's plenty more where that came from. Look at this uppercut. Boom! Right on the chin. Scoring a second knockdown. Flying into that full guard with the forearm there. 2 knockdowns for Dirty Keith.
Finish this fight. Get it over with. He is not as...
Okay, fighters, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight!
All right, second round underway. Beautiful shot to the liver to open things up from Keith. Takes a low kick, but it just bounces off the leg like a fly landing on his leg. Textbook 1-2 down the middle. Tanaka whiffing wildly with an uppercut. Look at that head movement from Dirty Keith, making Tanaka just look like an absolute fool in there. Big counter over the top from Keith as he caught the front kick to the body. Just sees everything coming crystal clear. Flicking the jab out there. Tanaka swinging wildly like he's just fucking down 6 cans of Stella on a Saturday night. Oh, look at that, another uppercut. Lands for Keith, flicking the jab out there again. Oh, there's a right hook that lands into the left hook to the body. Those chiseled abs of Dirty Keith just making that left hook to the liver just bounce off his abdomen. Oh, pitiful right hand over the top from Tanaka. Big counter left from Dirty Keith, just letting Tanaka know who's boss and who's got the power advantage. Power advantage definitely evident when these shots connect. Tanaka flying back, almost leaving the ground whenever those shots connect. Dirty Keith just standing there, taking it like it's nothing. Dirty Keith simulating being rocked, choosing to go down to his knees to give the fans an illusion. And Dirty Keith choosing to give Tanaka the win by TKO in round number 2. Beautiful performance from Dirty Keith. I mean, Tanaka there to finish, air quotes, Dirty Keith in round number 2 with a combination. And gracious, as always, Dirty Keith letting the opponents get a win to try and pursue the dreams of championships in mixed martial arts. Championships meaning nothing to Dirty Keith. He's done all this before, 10 times over, and now he's just sort of given back to the community. Covering up perfectly, taking no damage there. Even that one to the head didn't really do anything. Never lost a round, never lost a fight, still undefeated, Dirty Keith Edwards. Alright, there's your winner at 2:27 of round number 2 by TKO. It's Ryo Tanaka. Alright, more bantamweights going at it now. Sergey Ostrovsky taking on Luis Kang. The reach is all square, the height is all square.
Gentlemen,
and Josh
ready?
Rosenthal has got
Ready?
the assignment for this one. So how about UFC 318 at the weekend then? It was not a bad card, not the greatest card, but some wild moments happening during those fights. Tell you what, I ate pure shit with me picks, didn't I? The only one I got right was Michael Johnson, and Daniel Zellhuber was the biggest betting favourite on the card, so for some reason I got that one right, that Michael Johnson was going to win. And Johnson not looking too bad in that fight, still got that power, still got that speed, and that's what I just thought. I mean, I know Zellhuber can take a shot. He took a bunch of shots off Ribovic and he was still in there, like, he's not easy to put away. But Johnson cracking him hard with a nice combination. I think he dropped him at least once. Like, Zellhuber can take a shot, that lad's got a chin on him. But Zellhuber started to get back into it in the 3rd round, though. For the most part, in the first 2 rounds, he was just throwing that heavy right kick against the forearm, the rear hand of Michael Johnson. And I think Johnson's forearm was a bit busted up by the end of it, I think. But Zellhuber started to let his hands go a little bit in the 3rd and started to like find the mark a little bit. I thought if he would have done that early on, he might have had a bit more success, but maybe he was just fully aware of the power of Michael Johnson. And I think he went back to his corner at the end of the first, didn't he, and said to his corner, he's fast, like he was aware of Johnson's speed, like. But Johnson still got it. I'd like to see him string another win together after this, like whether it's just he sort of has these moments where he does well in these fights where you think he's not supposed to win them, and then in the fights he is supposed to sort of win, he sort of doesn't perform all that well. It's like an up and down performance from Michael, but I'm glad to see him on the main card again, glad to see him get a win. I like Michael, I like how he fights. But yeah, got all the fucking rest of them wrong, got Dan Ige and Pitbull wrong. You know, that started off pretty uneventful. And then Pitbull just started to land on him. I think it was like midway through the 2nd round and he hurt Dan pretty badly. And Dan just sort of never fully recovered from that, I feel. And didn't manage to put anything on Patricio and get the respect. And Patricio did a good job of sort of like changing levels and forcing Dan to grapple whenever Dan did try and step in and land something with his hands. And very quick level change from Patricio just to drop down and just grab a leg like that. He's a good grappler, like, and just kept Dan guessing. But yeah, I was picking Ige to win that by either TKO or decision, and Patricio gets the decision victory in his 2nd fight. I also got Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez wrong. I thought Holland was either going to get a TKO victory or a decision. I mean, to be fair, he almost had him out of there, didn't he? I mean, especially after being dropped by Rodriguez. I think it was in round 2, wasn't it? Rodriguez clipped his chin with a left hook, and it took Holland a while to recover And then Holland just started firing back. I think it was in the third round, and he started to have Rodriguez on Queer Street, or was it the end of the second? I can't remember. You know, a couple of shots in tight, a couple of uppercuts landed for Holland, and Rodriguez looked like he was badly hurt and tired as well, you know, after trying to finish Holland, when Holland got hurt. And then Rodriguez just ended up getting top position towards the end of the third. And yeah, he ends up getting a decision, but I was close with, I mean, I think most people were picking Holland to win that, but Rodriguez fucking showing his toughness in that one. Bouncing back after almost winning and then nearly losing and then coming back to secure the victory. So it was a good showing by Rodriguez there. But yeah, fucked up that pick as well. Co-main events fucked up that pick as well between Costa and Kopylov. I thought Kopylov was going to put on a bit of a technical striking clinic on Costa. Wasn't sure what kind of Costa was going to show up, but Paulo looked great, I thought. Like the shades of the old Paulo Costa. I mean, although Kopylov's the more technical of the two, in terms of his, you know, he likes to like get in there with a nice clean shot or two and then back away and sort of admire the work. But Costa was like, everything had power on it. You know, you could see the power differential between the two. You know, and he was targeting all over the body. He was throwing that heavy inside low kick. Oh, big shot there from Ostrovsky, that trademark right hand. Like knocking out Luis Can cold in round number 2. Look at this. Big KO there for Ostrovsky. That trademark right hand over the top. But yeah, Paulo, he was targeting the inside leg, kicking the legs hard. He was kicking that body hard. He's got a good round kick to the body. He's landing that quite a lot to the spleen section of Kopylov. And on the forearm as well, I think Paul Felder he zoned in on it. I don't know if Kopylov's arm was hurt, but he kept shaking it out, flicking that left arm out there. And I don't know if that was because of taking the kicks on the forearm from Costa. But Costa was going to the head with some big shots as well. Scored a couple of solid right hands. But Kopylov had his moments, like, you know, he did land, but it was more single shots. And I know Costa was throwing a lot of single shots, but they just had more oomph on them than Kopylov's. And yeah, Costa gets it done. Looked great. I got that one wrong. And we'll talk about the main event in the following fight. There's your winner. 1 minute 2 seconds into the second round by vicious KO, Sergei Ostrovsky. Alright, heavyweights about to go at it. New up-and-comer Jason Klein taking on Murilo Ribeiro. 1 inch reach advantage and the height advantage will go to Ribeiro.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready?
This might be another quick one. Jason Klein wasted no time in his last one, getting the job done with a submission. But yeah, the main event, Max Holloway taking on Dustin Poirier in his retirement fight at UFC 318. Also got that one wrong. I picked Poirier to win that one either by stoppage or decision. And one of my commenters, shout out to you by the way, Couch Tomato in the comments, you nailed it, mate. Picking Holloway by decision. Well done, mate. You called it perfectly. And you know, I was thinking of the second fight between the two of them. You know, Poirier got off to a good start early in that one, didn't he? He sort of hurt Holloway, got those first 2 rounds, you know, rocked Max pretty badly. But Max getting off to an early start in this one, and he landed like a really nice, solid straight on Poirier, rocked him pretty badly, had him hurt, and then he hurt him again not long after that. And I feel like deterred Poirier from sort of standing and trading a little bit with Max in the early rounds. I don't think Dustin was, Dustin might have thought, you know, I hurt him last time, I can hurt him again, and Max has just settled into that lightweight frame so much though. You know, Dustin had time in that second fight. Max was sort of like bouncing between lightweight and then back down to featherweight in that last fight between the two. But he's settled into that lightweight frame now. He's much more healthy at that weight. He doesn't look emaciated. I mean, he did amazing things at featherweight, you know, but we all know what he did. But lightweight's just the perfect frame for him, I think. His punches have got a lot more oomph on him now, and you've seen that in the fight this time. You know, like I say, he's hit Poirier twice early on. Stopped Poirier from wanting to stand and trade and just to jump right to the end of the fight, you know, when they had like the last 10 seconds with the point down. You know, Poirier obliged at first, and then when Max started to like grit his teeth and just stand his ground, and Poirier was like, nah, fuck that, I'm locking up into the clinch. Like, he's aware he can be hurt, you know, from those first 2 rounds. So yeah, Max's punches definitely had more pop in them. Power was definitely there, you could see it. Poirier did have a moment, I think it was in the 3rd or 4th, and he dropped Max to his on all 4s, and Max did some like good head movements on all 4s to avoid the follow-up strikes. But I think Poirier, when the decision got announced, I think he thought in his head he did a lot better than he did. What was it, like 49-46 or something like that on 2 of the judges' cards? And he kind of gave a look as if to say, I feel like I did better than that. I mean, he did have his moments, like he did land some solid shots. But Holloway definitely had the power on his shots this time, and the volume was there for Max as well as the power. Like in the previous fight, it was just volume for Max, but he had, you know, the harder hits and the volume to boot. But whereas Poirier was just having some big single shot moments. But yeah, Poirier looking a bit, it didn't go his way. He looked a bit disappointed. I think in his head he thought he'd done a lot better on the cards than he did, but I think it was the right decision from the judges, I think, to score it like that. And you know, fuck all that BMF shit. I hate all that bullshit. Get rid of that fucking belt. I mean, what's the fucking criteria for challenging for that belt? You know, is there any? You know, why aren't we having a BMF title at like heavyweight division if that's the case, or like across all weight classes? But I know a lot of people like it, but it's gimmicky shit. You know, it's like WWE shit. Get it out of there. You don't need it. You can just have the verbal label of BMF. You don't need to fucking make this fucking bullshit belt. I mean, is that a lightweight BMF belt? Because, you know, Ilya ironed Max out for a BMF belt. I know that was a featherweight, but I guess we've got one at fucking lightweight as well. It's just unnecessary, innit? Like, you know, Max, as soon as he got the belt put on him, he fucking took it off and gave it to his team. He's like, get that shit off me. I don't, you know, it's a bit fucking embarrassing. Not embarrassing, but it's unnecessary gimmick shit, innit? Like, I know being a party people, but it's just not needed. But yeah, Max getting it done, and Max calling out. I think did he call out Charles? He wants another fight with Charles. They met back in the day, which is mad. People forget, man, that Charles and Max already fought one another. But I'd like to see a Phase 2 version of Charles and a Phase 2 version of Max go at it as well. So yeah, well, that's it for Dustin. Rides off into the sunset. I know ideally he'd want to win, but doesn't always pan out that way. And it's probably a good thing that he didn't get a win, really, because like when you get a win, when you're due to retire, you're kind of second guessing yourself. You're like, oh, maybe I can keep doing this, and then you sign for another fight, and then, you know. But I think it's probably better this way. You know, he's give him a bit of a lesson that it's might be really time for him to retire. But does some great things. They gave him a good send-off, gave him a good promo package. A lot of people willing to stop and shake his hand at the end. A lot of people were still staying in their seats at the venue, which is normally a time when people start like walking out, especially when their hometown favourite loses in the main event like that. But a lot of people stick around for Dustin, and I haven't really seen that really in many retirement fights. But yeah, it was a good send-off for Dustin. Good promo package, like I say. Good. He felt seen by the community, and it was a well-deserved send-off for Dustin as well. So that was UFC 318. Well, yeah, dog shit picks. Never make any bets off my predictions, I'm telling you. I went 1-4 in that event. Look at this. I don't mind getting them wrong. It's just the fun of trying to predict, you know, of who's going to win, you know. At least I got fucking Johnson and Zellhuber right, and I bet you no one was picking Johnson to win. I'm surprised this fight's gone into the second round. Jason Klein and Murilo Ribeiro. It was a first round submission in Klein's last showing. Wasn't all that long ago. WFA 22 when he submitted Lou Hitchens in round 1 via armbar. But Ribeiro taking him into the second round. Top position, big left hand there in the side mount from Jason Klein, putting Ribeiro on Queer Street with 10 seconds to go. In the second, can he survive? Ribeiro looking for a Kimura from the bottom by the look of it. Klein got to be careful with those arms. That's the end of the second round. We had some boxing on at the weekend as well, didn't we? Usyk taking on Daniel Dubois. I didn't watch the whole fight, I just caught the highlights. I actually forgot that it was on until today when I woke up, and I just quickly watched the highlights. But fucking Usyk looking fucking phenomenal. His fucking boxing looking incredible in that one. Big shots landed for Usyk, and just putting Dubois on Queer Street whenever he landed. But he looked fucking phenomenal, really great. That must have been, I mean, I'm not a boxing fan, I'm an MMA fan, but I do tune into the odd boxing fight now and again, and I do try and stay in sharp with my own boxing just to keep myself fit at 41 when I'm hitting the bag, you know, trying to keep your skills sharp and that. So I love the science of boxing. I just don't watch it as much as often as I should. But I bet for big boxing fans, that was a really enjoyable night of boxing for them.
Got to keep those hands up inside. The leg kicks are there. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready?
Come on, let's do it.
All right, third round underway. Jason Klein and Ribeiro. See if Ribeiro can bounce back after being put on Queer Street. Oh, but just as I say that, it happens again. Big three-punch combination down on his knees. Goes Ribeiro. This surely got to be the end of the fight. Raining down big hammers as Jason Klein, referee coming in. Over. And I just put the kibosh jinx on Ribeiro's chances there, saying that hopefully he doesn't get put on Queer Street again. And then immediately after that, he gets clipped on the chin and rocked badly. Jason Klein showing his stand-up game in this fight. Taking it into the third round, unleashing big bombs. Rocking Ribeiro on the feet, dropping him to his knees. And he was looking a bit fatigued here as he tried to empty the tank, but it was enough to make Herb Dean come in and wave off the fight. Oh, look at these big rights and then this left. Boom! Forces Herb Dean to come in. There's no protest from Ribeiro. And you got to think Jason Klein's going to be knocking on the door of a title shot. And we all know who's probably waiting for him down the line. The heavyweight monster in these career modes, Victor Cruz. The fucking brick shithouse grappler who just dispatches everyone he comes across.
The winner.
But there's your winner at 29 seconds into round number 3 via TKO. It's Jason Klein. Lightweight's about to square off. It's Edward Roberts taking on Trent Davis. 1-inch reach advantage for Edward Roberts. The height is the same. Big Dan the Tan Bergliata set for this lightweight affair. The Mustache King Edward Roberts in action against Trent Davis with that Just Bleed era tattoo draped across his chest. Never back down. Sprawled across the chest for Trent Davis. Choosing to step back to his feet is Edward Roberts. Likes to do a lot of his work from the clinch. Oh, there's a big two-punch combination lands. And again with that right hand for Roberts there as Trent's looking for a clinch here. Trying to lock up into the clinch. Might be unwise considering this is where Roberts likes to do a lot of his work. But Roberts letting his hands go in this one. Nice head movement there from Davis to weave. Pull back and counter with that left. Kick to the liver. Roberts firing a nice right straight liver shot combination. Big body lock takedown for Trent Davis. Lands into the side mounts, looking to bomb. Scores a hard left there. Oh, floats over to full mount. Bullshit Steven Seagal reversal low for Roberts. Looking to ground and pound into the open guard. Floats over into side mount. Nice full guard recovery from Davis. Somebody's cut already. Oh, and he backs out of the guard again. Nice catch on that shot there. Looking for that outside trip again is Davis. He scored that earlier. Oh, he goes for it again. Nice Soto Gari. Straight into the side mount. Just under 2 minutes remain in round number 1. Oh, big shots getting through from the side mount from Davis here. Roberts got to recover a half guard at least. There he goes. Gets a nice reversal off to get top position back. Looking for that butterfly sweep as Davis, but it's countered from Roberts. And again, choosing to back out. Wants it back on the feet. Oh, there's a short chop and right hand on the inside. And another one from Roberts. Putting the pressure on, trying to be the aggressor. And another big right lands. Oh, Davis taking some shots in this first round. And another right lands. And another one for Roberts. Trying to fire back with the right as Davis. Looking for that teep to the body. Pull counter right straight lands for Davis as well. Oh, going to the body. Trying to come upstairs with an uppercut as Davis. Just under 30 seconds to go in the first. There's a nice lead uppercut into the liver shot from Davis. Oh, looking for that rear uppercut as well. Front kick to the body lands for him. Oh, there's a nice combination. Roberts getting it with a few shots here in the later stages of the first. And that's the end of the first round.
Don't crowd him. Relax. Don't go for the big hook. Use the right hand. Hook right hand, jab right hand.
Take a couple deep breaths. Look me in the eye. He's got nothing for you. Straight punches. Look, you want this fight? You're going to go win this round? You got this fight. You win this round, you got this fight. Okay. Go out there and beat his ass. Get up. Get up.
Solid advice from the corners as usual. Beautiful Soto Gari there from Trent Davis. I think he lands another one as well. Oh, this was the body lock. Boom! Hard landing right on the mat. Out in open waters. Both looking for rights. Edwards trying to go to the body. Head movements and a solid uppercut up the middle from Davis. Might have took the first round on takedowns, and he did start to land on Roberts towards the end of that round.
Sit on the cage, okay?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, guys. Fight.
All right, second round underway. Trying to go with the front kick to the body. Nicely caught from Roberts. Kicks that leg away. Wants him back up, though. Trying to step in with an uppercut. Doubling up with the right hand over the top. Trying to take the centre of the octagon is Roberts. There's that uppercut up the middle again from Davis. He's landed that a few times. Nice jab into the right hook to the head. And again, looking for that uppercut. Bit too far out. Locking up into the clinch. Roberts sees it coming. Throws him off. Nicely done. Oh, nice head movements from Roberts. Trying to fire that left uppercut counter up the middle. Oh, lunging left up, but Davis gets that right hand up to defend. Big right hook lands off the jab for Roberts. Going to take the centre of the octagon. Goes too far out, that kick to the spleen. There's a liver shot that lands for Roberts. Front kick to the body lands as well. Oh, big counter right over the top lands from Roberts. Forcing Trent back a little bit. Roberts' corner saying he's not going to come forward after getting it with that shot. There's a hard right straight to the body. Oh, Trent firing back with a looping right over the top. Now it's Trent trying to take the centre of the octagon. Front kick to the body. There's a nice shot to the liver. Locking up into the clinch. Looking for that body lock, and he gets it again. Beautiful heat to the body. That's the second time he scored that body lock. Nice reversal from Roberts with 2 minutes to go in the second round. Looking for a big right hook, but it's nicely caught from Trent, who gets a reversal to get top position back. Oh, big right hook from the open guard lands. Pushes that leg down, passes briefly into half guard. Now floats over to the opposite side mount. See if he can get any ground and pound off here. Might be looking for full mount. Nice job from Roberts to get the open guard back. Get reversal, top position back. The tables have turned, haven't they? Chooses to step out to the guard. Oh, got to be careful shooting in like that. There was a knee opportunity there from Roberts, but he was a bit late on the read. Locking up into the clinch again. Look out for a throw here. Might be that body lock or the Osotogari from Trent Davis. He's in on a body lock. Got the hands clasped together. Broken though. Oh, looking for the Osotogari, but Roberts counters it this time. Gets on top with 10 seconds to go in the full mount. Nice job from Trent Davis to break the posture to prevent Roberts from doing any more damage. And that's the end of the second round.
Don't vary from the game plan. Are you paying attention to me? Don't vary from the game plan. All right, throwing that Superman punch. We don't need that.
Hey, look it. Just score. All you need to do is score. You score with that takedown.
He sets up, you get hands in his face fast. Fast. All right, hard hands in his face. Do not let him sit up. Listen.
Some moments from that second round there. He's trying to step in with an uppercut. Doubles up on the right hand, sends the right over the top. Lands for Roberts. Nice head movements. And again, head movements from Trent there to come up with the middle with the uppercut. Another nice body lock scores for Davis. Difficult round to score, that one. Could be Roberts clawing it back. It could be another round in the bag for Davis.
Are you ready? Let's go, guys. Fight.
All right, third and final round. Trying to step in with the uppercut early is Roberts, but he gets caught with a counter over the top from Trent. Prober to the body with the jab. Oh, there's a solid left counter that lands for Davis. Both looking for low kicks, looking for the head kick is Trent. Roberts with that left hand up to defend. Landing the right hand over the top is Roberts, but he got caught with the left uppercut from Davis. Oh, big right hand over the top. Oh, Roberts looking to finish this fight in the third. Down goes Davis, trying to uncork Big Bob's, trying to make the referee step in. Over. Dan the Tan Migliata steps in and ends the fight in the third round. Big combination on the feet there. It was a big right hand lands for Edward Roberts, rocking Trent Davis, and then the follow ground and pound gets it done. Not letting it go to the judges is Edward Roberts, taking the judges out of it. And there's no protest from Trent Davis. after taking those shots. He was badly hurt off that big step-in right to the jaw. And then that follow-up ground and pound. Dan copping a feel of that right arse cheek. Bit of a sexual harassment claim probably going in after this one from Trent Davis.
The winner.
There's your winner at 104 of the third round by TKO. It's Edward Roberts. All right, co-main events of the evening. First, the two championships on the line. Bantamweight title for grabs. It's Brian Shettle looking to defend against Keith Watson. 1 inch reach advantage for the champion, 1 inch height advantage for the challenger. Josh Rosenthal, the referee for this one. Very dominant title defences so far from Shettle. His last title defence was WFA 18 when he knocked out Ryo Tanaka in round number 2. And he's looking to walk out the champion once again. Keith Watson getting his shot. Wasn't all that long ago we saw Watson actually. It was WFA 22, the co-main event. He defeated Lorenzo Martinez by second round knockout to earn this title shot. Let's see if all his hard work can pay off. Is he going to walk out the new Bantamweight king, or does Brian Shettle taking the gold home with him? Shettle's corner telling him to keep that centre of the octagon and let Watson come to him, locking up into the clinch. Some heavy knees to the thigh from Shettle on the inside, locking up into the Muay Thai clinch. There's a left that scores over the top from Watson. Oh, nice two-punch combination from the champion. The challenger firing back with a nice right uppercut. Oh, big right hand there lands for the challenger. Oh, big left uppercut lands as well for Watson. Starting to find the mark on the champion. There's a nice right in response from Shettle. Big left up over the top and a right behind it. Oh, getting some big shots off is Keith Watson, forcing the champion to back up. 2 nice counter lefts there as well at the end of that sequence, landing for Watson. Going to the body is Watson. Got 5 rounds for this championship match. Looking for the head kick with Shettle. There's a nice front kick to the body. Trying to probe that jab to the body. There's a nice shot to the liver, lands for the champion. Nice two-punch combination into the low kick from the challenger, locking up into the clinch. Nice head movement from Shettle, countering with that right. Firing back though with an uppercut is Watson. Minute remains in round number 1. Oh, and another nice counter shot there from the challenger. Taking some big damage early on in this first round is the champion. Oh, getting the better of these boxing exchanges is Keith Watson. So far, oh, there's a hard counter right though over the top from Shettle. Firing back with a nice 1-2. Watson fired a nice right in. Oh, big counter right again lands for the champion, forcing the challenger back a little bit. Oh, and another big right, putting the challenger on Queer Street right at the end of the first round. Shettle showing his championship mettle here after taking a bunch of counters in that first round, and he finds the mark, putting the challenger on Queer Street. Big right hand on the chin in the closing seconds of that first round.
So you're going to have to keep jabbing in. You're going to have to
Work off those punches. Remember, defense and offense at the same time, okay? Split that offense, cut that angle. Split that offense, cut that angle. Split that offense, cut that angle. You got throwing combinations.
Bit of a cut opened up over the right eyebrow for Keith Watson. He had some good moments in that first round, some nice counters getting in. But then Shettle just fucking catching him with a huge shot right at the end of that round. There's a nice counter uppercut lands from Watson. But it was right at the end of the round. Shettle put him on Queer Street. Boom! Look at that big right hand. And another one right at the end of that first round. Just letting the challenger know he's in for a fight here.
So you got following range.
Gentlemen, ready? Ready? Let's fight!
All right, second round underway. Let's see if the champion can pick up where he left off with that big shot at the end. Watson might have had success, but he's got to be careful. Stepping into range like that, letting his hands go. Oh, there's a nice shot that gets through. Mostly some nice head movement, though, from the champion. Oh, there's a beautiful loop and left over the top, firing back with an uppercut as the champion. Oh, and another nice shot, firing back with a right over the top. Oh, look at this, toe-to-toe. Another big right lands for the challenger. Cheryl taking some shots already in this second round. Showing a good chin so far. I might have just put the case on it just by saying that out loud. I expect he's going to get rocked in the next couple of seconds. Look, jab to the body. Big looping right over the top from the champion, but he got caught as he went for a low kick there. Lunging left hook lands for Cheryl. Shot to the body. There's a right that lands for Cheryl. Watson going to the body with a hard right straight, looking for the head kick. He scored it off the jab there, forcing the champion back. Big right hand, left hook combination. We might have a new champion trying to finish this fight in the second round, trying to unload the tank. Over! And that is it. We have got a new champion at Bantamweight, and it is Keith Watson. Josh Rosenthal stepping in and ends the fight in the second round. That was a beautiful combination from Keith Watson. And he scored a nice jab and then a head kick to force Cheryl to back up a little bit, but it was like a right hand left hook combination that forced Cheryl to his knees. Mid squat is Josh Rosenthal. Big ground and pound from Keith Watson. And the reign of Brian Cheryl has finally come to an end, and we've got a new bantamweight king in the WFA. Bang, big left there, trying to block them is Cheryl, but that one got through. Flattening himself out is Cheryl. And that's the end of the fight.
The winner.
There's your winner at 2:26 of round number 2. And new bantamweight champion of the WFA. It's Keith Watson. All right, main event of the evening, welterweight championship on the line. Billy Campbell looking to take back what he claims is rightfully his, and that's the WFA welterweight championship. We've already had one title change hands tonight. Let's hope it doesn't happen to us. All right, time to lock in. Already going to the body is Campbell. Get that front kick to the body going. Oh, there's a nice front kick to the body from Campbell. Oh, getting that head kick going early. Combination there and finishing with that kick to the liver. Nice 1-2 into the lead, low kick. Hard knee to the body. Oh, there's a nice loop and left and a right over the top. Oh, there goes the nose of Campbell. Bit opened up. Oh, lunging liver shots connects. Finishing with that front kick to the body. Must remember I've got that lunging left hook to the head. There it is. Get that going a bit. Oh, trying to fake that inside low kick into the right head kick there. So some big shots to the body getting in. Oh, big uppercuts to the head off the jab into that left hook as well. Oh, beautiful lunge and left hook. Let's go for it again. Oh, got to be careful. Don't want to empty the tank, going for too many special moves. That's what depletes the stamina. Oh, almost got a head kick off there, did Campbell. Oh, trying to fake that low kick into the head kick combination again. Oh, nice counter right into that lunging left hook. I like that lunging left hook to cover the distance a little bit. And it's got a little bit of built-in head movements on it as well. Well, we got to him early in that first round.
Okay, but I need a lead hook overhand, not the backhand overhand. And if it lands, then come back with that backside. Okay? And every so often...
Good fight so far. Keep it up. Corner doesn't see any bad areas.
When you're throwing your punches and he's catching them, he's out wide, you can come up with the uppercut, okay? So after you throw a couple punches, you gotta throw an uppercut. If you throw and then throw hard and don't...
Some of the highlights from the first. It's a nice jab into a hard knee to the body that scores. Oh, big left hook into the right hook from Campbell. There's a nice liver shot though into right straight. This was the lunge and left hook, bang. And then the right after it, boom, just slipped through the guard there, putting Campbell on Queer Street. Did well to defend those follow-up shots after it.
After you angle off, fire on. You own him when you spin him. You understand?
Okay, fighters, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
Take him cover, see what he's gonna do.
Oh, big lead uppercut lands from Campbell. Oh, nice right uppercut, left hook combination. Hard right straight to the body. The hard low kick lands for Campbell. Oh, stiff left lands on Campbell there. It's a counter jab. Oh, there we go. Faking that low kick into the head kick combination. Oh, don't want to finish with ground and pound. We're due a knockout of the night. Although his strength is submissions, Campbell has not really gone for many takedowns. Just going to keep battering those legs. Trying to put the pressure on. Trying to flick that head kick up there again. Oh, and a jab to the body, into the right straight, and that's going to be it. Surely that's knockout of the night. Or like showing him that jab to the body and then sending that right straight to the head. Beautiful. Just flicking that jab to the body, making him think to go low. Bang, send that right to the head and up high. Follow-up shots where it needed, but you know what I mean. You've got to get that job done. Oh, full extension on that right. Puts him out clean. Boom! That's fucking unnecessary right. Billy Campbell unsuccessful in reclaiming the gold. All right, there's your winner at 3:15 of round number 2 by knockout and still welterweight champion of the WFA. It's Baz Wilson. Surely that's got an earner's KO of the night. It was the only knockout on the card. They were all TKOs. All right, that's WFA 26, all done and dusted, wrapped up and in the bag. Let's have a rundown, see what transpired on the card. It was Bantamweights kicking things off, and Dirty Keith Edwards graces us with another visit, but just as quickly as he shows up, he disappears again into the night. And Ryo Tanaka gets the victory. 2:27 of round number 2 via TKO. Dirty Keith Edwards never lost a round, never lost a fight, still undefeated. Bantamweights again. After that one, it was Sergey Danger Ostrovsky taking on Luis Pretty Boy Kang, and I said there was only one knockout on the card, and that was mine, but I forgot foolishly about the brutal right hand over the top knockout by Sergey Ostrovsky, and he earns knockout of the night. Look at this. Heavyweights going at it. Jason Big Dog Klein, the big new thing at heavyweight, taking on Murilo Ribeiro, the terrible, and it's Jason Klein scoring the TKO victory at 29 seconds into the third round. Lightweight action up after that. Edward Roberts, the caveman, going up against the architect Trent Davis. And this was a close fight up until the 3rd round. Edward Roberts finishing the deal, though, taking the judges out of it at 1 minute 4 seconds of round number 3, earning the TKO victory. Co-main event of the evening, first the 2 championships on the line. It was the Bantamweight title up for grabs. It was Keith Watson, El Diablo, challenging Brian Big Dog Sherrill for the title. And we've got a new champion at Bantamweight, and that man is Keith Watson, as he scores the 2nd round TKO, 226, and the new Bantamweight champion. Welterweight title in the main event, up for grabs. Billy Boom Boom Campbell looking to dethrone Baz the Butcher Wilson and take back what was initially his. And he's unsuccessful. Billy Campbell getting knocked out at 3 minutes 15 seconds of the 2nd round, and we are still the welterweight champion of the WFA. Invincible challenger Campbell sent home with a KO loss in his WFA 26 rematch. All right, what kind of opponents have we got lined up for the next one? We've got a fight offer for Matthews. We're not ready for that yet. Still got to get a few more things learned before we transition to the UFC. Get some stats up of it. So we're going to be having another title defense with Chris Evans, Captain America by the looks of things. Main event in WFA 28. Also, that's only one action for the UFC fight, and we need all the training sessions we can get at this point to get some moves learned. So we've got to get that ground grappling up a little bit as well. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. As always, if you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description where you can do that. If you want to drop a few coins in the old tip jar, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can drop me a super thanks. Either one is much appreciated, comrade. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.